Welcome to 2023 Psychological Prophecies.
Nti Trump tie no opese one me kasanda ama otie no ashekini pa
The lies.
And try
never try to swim in water.
The mind games.
And I'm telling all of you, if you see fuel has been reduced this year, it will shoot up 4 times.
The story of this nation will change. It will have ripple effect over the story of Africa. There will be great economic growth, great financial growth. It's going to be bigger, it's going to be better, it's going to be greater, it's going to be massive, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be pleasant.
Welcome.
So for my evidence, our video evidence, and not audio evidence are not only onyankopon edin komo. We've never heard anything like that before. But every day they will tell you, say, time and not show onyankopon enim no. Time and not all baby ni onyankopon edin komo no. Time onyamishia na obi eni ho no. The question is, since the creation of this planet, so for beyond to be cancer say onyankopon ka kire ne say and or record onyankopon or picture or video, nothing. It is always just them. So what they would say no should be adhered to. E de be na income share e dein e ade bi obi ehu e ade bi a sebio entumi ntom fa ho e ade bi a e constant I also bim. Now so read here and as your researcher, this is what you find. The term prophecy has 2 meanings. Or 2 meanings. Because of prophecy or 2 meanings. We are going to learn here today. Yemfri hano adienche no se soft bi gira wanim na se ohye nkoma obetu de wadwene ato hu se we or kromfo we or dada me we psychology no use we oni tumi bia na mede misika ma no enti usua sa anyama we a na dru point bia otumi etia se hu se sofo dodo na 31st omo incommercial matrotro anase ni nyina gom tim no omo ya azafo. The term prophecy has 2 meanings. Your prophecy can refer to a prediction of what will happen in the future or an inspired utterance of a prophet. You see, you can say prophecy, a prediction, and I say what will happen in the future, and I say utterance of a prophet. You see, you can say a prophecy, a prediction, and I say a debia dipebia driya mo se ebebaso, and I say sofubi asama waka, and the utterances of a prophet. And then you say this is prophecy. Now, so you will see something here. I can say the term prophecy is often used in the context of religion and mythology. You can say prophecy. You use prophecy, that particular word, no. You use it abra yeka or someone sem. Now remember, there's a word called prediction. And no, you use it and your religion team you use it. But so what prophecy? It is in the context say yeka or someone sama and our tati prophecy. Now say enya or someone sem yetia yeka obeti prediction. In Tibebu say almost a prediction and a prophecy no. The same thing na a changing color and I say a changing name from bebia anwa a free muba. Say if you osofu bia no mu na eba e dane prophecy. Say if you a layman like me am na ma menya sofu anu ba your friend prediction. In fact, you call a prophecy, but I can tell you for a fact to say 2023. Our prediction is that Owusu Bempah will die. Osofu Owusu Bempah will have some serious illness, to say cancer. 2023, he will die. I am predicting. And as I speak now here in my church, I am prophesying. Say Owusu Bempah will die in 2023 from cancer. Am I lying? How do you know I'm lying? Why are you not believing me? Do I have to bring an anointed oil? Do I have to come and tell you I was speaking to God? Yes, I did that. Before I came here, and as I speak to you now, this studio has been turned into a church. I am not predicting. I am prophesying. Say Owusu Bempah will die in 2023. Owusu Bempah ebenya cancer no. Is Owusu Bempah not human? Can't he die? Why don't you believe me? That is how you need to think. And they say Obi Kacha say Kevin Taylor ya madamfo. Now Busamo say Kevin Taylor ohun say oya na damfo. These are very important things you need to know. 2021. 2022, 2023, it's been the same thing. You got 2023, our first prophecy. A free memo ho. Anchor our 40 prophecies no. Owusu Bempah, Sofo Owusu Bempah, 2023 will die. He will die out of cancer. And from what I am seeing and what I heard from my God, it's going to be a very bad death. Osubempa is always seen among wu. Osubempa predicted and turned into a prophecy, said the chief imam would die. The chief imam Onyenipa. And the chief imam himself knows he has lived a fruitful life. God gave us how many years? 70, 75 years. Chief imam is 100 years. Osubempa predicted in the name of prophecy said the chief imam would die. The chief imam is still alive. So if I stand here and I say, from what I am seeing, I spoke to my God, Osubempa will not make it in 2023. Cancer bekuno. I am predicting and prophesying at the same time because they are the same. I didn't know okay say, hey, I didn't Kevin Okasa, but Osubempa bet my catcher say, oh, oyiribewu, obabewu, president bewu, opposition leader bewu. Inti dia nama Osubempa ye different from the American and I said dia wutie no. It's important. Osubempa nebusu eni oni abusuafo. Don't they have family members? Why are they not predicting? Why are they not prophesying about their wives? Why are they not prophesying about their kids? Why are they not prophesying about themselves? Busa wants that question no. These pastors, why are they not hearing anything from God about themselves? And if they hear it, why are they not speaking it in public for everyone to hear? Because it is about you. It is about the fear they want to put in you. When was the last time you heard these men of God, so-called men of God, predict about their own children, predict about their wives, about their girlfriends, about Omwankasa Omunipa? When was the last time they did that? But Omakacho said, Onyankopon kachire no told him about you. When was the last time? Time for the prophecy. Prophecy 1. All right, let's do this. So we have 40 prophecies. That's number 2. All right. Number 1. The Lord revealed to me, and this is what Ochna Mobeti, ya kind of brofo, na ya kind of chi. Na amagana fo nyina Ochna Mobekwa so meti ase. This because the Lord revealed to me that in the northern part of Ghana, people were wailing and running for their lives. Let's pray against terrorist attacks in the northern part of Ghana. Because Onyankopon yi kire omo say oba eye Ghana eye esrem ho na sebio etuturu sam bi be sori eye terrorist eye nipa bi a omuku nipa a omuni ngina so bia no ebebo ewura Ghana through eye northern region. Omo se ombe nyame be bi omoni ombe hu nyama se nipa bi esu nipa bi edi arewo enyinyi efri se eye asem kese ebesi ni se nipa bebri ebeto nipa bewu efri se northern part of Ghana efesi Burkina Faso no, because also Tia said the psychology behind this and they say Burkina Faso very unstable now. Now Burkina Faso, they are fighting rebels. Now rebels if they want to seek refuge, the best place to seek refuge is always on the border of Ekura in Tokwesim. So Sasafo Bejana Onimkacha say in the northern part of Ghana 2023, you're very, very careful. Some will be wailing. People will die because of terrorist action as psychological. In the news, security experts in command. The probability of terrorists every Burkina Faso, area the northern part of Ghana, over 1,000%. This kind of prophecy, they can change the language. It's a lie. It is psychological. They know we 10 out of 9 okay, from 1 to 10 the possibility say we will get terrorists coming from Burkina Faso through to Ghana high. Into this prophecy is a lie, psychological. There's nothing spiritual about it. They have been listening to the news and they know things to say to make you believe them. Prophecy 1, we have decoded it. They cannot use this. No pastor, no pastor in Ghana can use this prophecy. No pastor. We have decoded it and nobody. Ghana for what you say. Burkina Faso you are unstable. You need terrorist or room about Ghana. Say security that in tighter. Sofu biaka say onyame yichire na. He's a liar. He's lying. He's playing politics here. Mama yanko enim. Prophecy number 2. When it comes to the second prophecy, this goes to Nigeria, or this goes to Nigeria. The Lord reveals to me, if believers do not rise to pray, there will be a civil war that will see millions death. the omeka ochane say we nkoma Nigeria for onyankopon yi kire omo say yene eye e Christopher ana ejidifo yambo mpaya entokwa kese besi Nigeria wo kuro ni Nigeria fo ankasa ebetwa omo ho akontokwa ama santokwa na ebeye atsem kese abeda Nigeria ebetumi asay oman no obianim say Nigeria as we speak they are having issues when it comes to terrorists in Nigeria tribe issues when it comes to politics now. We know the northerners and those on the other side, it is becoming more tensed. The probability say there will be chaos in Nigeria themselves, tribe-wise, high. So Sofu bi beka church na say yambon pa yama Nigeria na ohuni say intokobesi o Nigeria na ye de gidifo no mbon pa yama Nigeria civil war besi a obwa otie Al Jazeera onim say Nigeria as we speak now is very sensitive when it comes to unrest because this election is very crucial to those from the north. President Buhari free, and the people down there are now thinking of changing Buhari. This is not rocket science. So for Bia Obeka Sasam Webiano or true for he is playing on your conscience or Chawantro. We have decoded it. So for Bia Nigana also Kasasam way. No prophecy should come from this statement. Obia ni Ghana or software also oka sa prophecy we. Ya decode ya church much Ghana for politics. Omo go Al Jazeera and na omo eba adamo. So we wanted you people to have an idea of prophecy number 2. Prophecy number 3. Prophecy number 3 ya asofo no edebe adamo china mama madwum na. They are businessmen. They are not men of God. It is just prediction. Number 3. Businesses are going to collapse. There will be death all over, mainly suicidal and robbery attacks. And I see a prominent religious leader waving goodbye to his followers. The whole country became quiet on that fatal day. Amobeka se onyame bia omani. Emomo se indwuma begugu. Indwuma kese begu. Ewuo beba, ahokyere beba. On se unrest beti atese. Omokunipa na ombese omasa se ombewu sofo panyini bia. Sebio onyame yi kire omo no na omo ne followers anase omo mudi osum nechi no o ka kire omo se bye bye saada no ebeye arehoda so for beka sa asembia psychological. 1 omo person omo ka se chief imam bewu omo tumi mboni din. The NP Adwa Safo should watch her steps. The enemy is after her. They want to do to her something they did to JB Dankwa, so there could be a by-election. Now, sa prophecy way ebeba in a different language. And the way it will come, no, it will come to say, Omo hu bibia Adwa Safo ya. Se wanya ebia MPP fo bekuno. Now, yen nyina as Ghana, your idea be MPP fo nyina blame Adwa Safo for voting for Alban Bagbin to become Speaker of Parliament. Majority of MPP for I dream you almost say Adwa Safo the Thomas Speaker Bagbin to be the majority to become the Speaker of Parliament. Almost our idea be I'm going to say in 2023 no the NPP will try and push some 2 bills which are very important. E-levy any constituencies are MPP episode of Ashanti region. Now the NPP ne to be predict Adwa Safo. They know say Adwa Safo might not vote for that. They know say Adwa Safo might not even be available. Now they are trying as of before we try. They have analyzed these things and they know say at that moment Adwa Safo is an enemy to the NPP. So Omekacha Adwa Safo say she should be very careful because her own people they will use the fear factor. They will place it on her. Some dark clouds took over Ghana in my dreams. I saw for someone Bekachi. I'm gonna say some dark clouds took over Ghana in my dreams. The Lord said there's blood on the hands of a powerful leader in the ruling government. It is the reason the country is going back. Until he repents from his ways, the country will cry. Wait, asama asofo bi beka. Omo ni onyame hia ya anaso omo kompa omo bompa ya onyame bie nyoma kire omo no. Omo hu se murunkumi akata Ghana so. Na murunkum na akata Ghana so de ema sa murunkum na akata Ghana so no se panyini bi odi Ghana enim di party bi enim no sa panyini no moja won nsa ho na unto se sa panyini no ebe sakra wona komemu no Ghana besu. Now it's a straightforward thing. Omo person mo chira mo say, oh, akufo-addo no mo nsuro ni biem. He's going out of power. So now they are going to speak around akufo-addo because they don't need akufo-addo again. They have used akufo-addo. They have gotten whatever they want to get from him. So right now, it's about time they started making akufo-addo an objector. Omo bet to me up the panic actually because we all know in Ghana, you can't leader of the NPP akufo-addo is not the chairman. You can't obi a moja one in Sahu ewo MPP ma is the leader akufo-addo. Onana penso ena JB dankwa wu ya hwehwe mu nkosi ye. Na penso na yabo nipa nwotwetuo. Na penso na yeku Ghana fo a onima onka wasem. Na penso ena yeku ambeswale. It the leader and I said the leader of a political party or a powerful leader na akufo-addo in Ghana. Only the most powerful person. But because right now no they can't say akufo-addo no, they will dance around that statement. So for you Obeka Sabiano, we have decoded it. Who need the right to say it? Because we all know say akufo-addo moja one in Sahu. Akufo-addo led the killing of 8 people in Ghana. Akufo-addo as the leader, no, God himself, he has forsaken us as Ghanaians. It is clear. Psychologically, ma obia ma embe change words, no. We are decoding this and nobody has the right to use these words tomorrow. Nobody has the right to use these words tomorrow. All right. Prophecy number 7. Prophecy number 8. President Mahama should not think about changing his running mate if he becomes the flag bearer of the NDC. The woman has special grace to help him win again. Sir prophecy way asofo bi beka. Say John Dramani Mahama, the leader of the NDC no, ne running mate Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman no, mama ne nsesa no. Every say onyame engosra bi ewo maame ne so. Psychologically, omunim say Mami way and John Mahama galvanize and I say enya 6 million overvote. The probability of John Mahama no changing Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman is 1,001%. John Dramani Mahama will be the most stupid politician today to say I am changing Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. So psychologically, they know this prophecy will go in their favor. Ombeka say yan kan chiremo. Ye prophesy ye predict say John Mahama onsesa Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. John Dramani Mahama, if I were him, said John Mahama is Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman or the most foolish politician in Ghana. Because Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman in 2020 did not even have enough time to campaign. She did not have enough time to go to place she's supposed to go. Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman in 2020, na Ghana for nimuno, sir. But with his help, no, John Dramani Mahama and the NDC were able to pull over 6 million votes. It's never happened in the history of Ghana. So you'll be stupid to say I need to go bring somebody else to be my vice. John Dramani Mahama is an experienced politician, and the NDC knowing what they want. Their bet is on John Mahama and Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. As of one would like to capitalize on it because they know politically John Mahama is too wise to make such a mistake. Almost asofo ni almost predicting. Almost said prophecy. No, they know Mahama is an experienced politician. He is too wise to make such a silly mistake. So they will take this shot. Just as Ahmed Swale was killed, I saw 2 journalists in Ghana also wearing black clothes, waving at a crowd with their clothes soaked with blood. One major media house should pray for their lead journalist from being murdered. Omega say omuni onyankopon di nkomo no. Omu will say Ahmed Swale in some siya you Ahmed Swale as a journalist no. Omu sani onyame di nkomo no. Omu will say journalist fo bi bewu. Na omu will say media house kese bi o Ghana. Sebio onhwe ya omu lead journalist fo bi yebeku omo. And when you know as psychological, when it comes to Ghana today, when it comes to political talk shows in the mornings, Johnny Hughes, he's at TV3. He has been threatened all over the place. People, we in Ghana, we all know if Johnny Hughes is not careful, some politicians will murder him. They'll kill him because he's speaking the truth. So, Masofubia and Kantra Ghana for say, a journalist will be killed, murdered at a bigger, they will talk about TV3. They will put Johnny Hughes on the platform. They will not mention his name, but they will make you know, say, this is what they are trying to say. No pastor is going to predict or prophesy. Say, you saw 2 journalists waving at the crowd. we have decoded it. Ghanaians know already. Amobeka said, let's pray for former President Kufuor and his family and the chief imam. Let's pray for former Speaker Mike Okwe and a prominent traditional leader. Omega said, Yambom Paye Masa Nipakuowi, Yambom Paye Emma Eye J.A. Kufuor, former president. Moma Yambom Paye Ma ono any nebusia, Yakas on nebusia on any yere. Moma Yambo Empire Emma, the chief imam, Ombeka. Ombesaka say, Moma Yensambom Paye Ma Eye, former speaker Mike Okwe. Na Ombesaka say, Moma Yensambom Paye if you say, on hine Kasiebi, Ebewu Ghana. Ghana, yawo ahemfo akese wo Ghana obodoso. There are so many paramount chiefs in Ghana. In this one say ohini kese bi bewu a, you have said nothing. J.A. Kufuor eye penyini wenyini ne yire enyini. If Kufuor or Kufuor's wife omuwu na, it is not news. Enye adia e wo say ye fra entuma tuntum. Eye onyame e na ato nsa fra omo if you say omo mfie akọ enim. The probability say sebio omo beto no eye high if you say omo mfie akọ enim. Mike Okwe obi anim sibia ni mfie edru. The probability say Mike Okwe sebio onyame beto ne nsa fra no, it is high. The same as any old person in Ghana. Mema sofu bia begina sorry dem nkase onyame yi a kire ne say yembo mpa Kufuor. No, you are a liar. Yembo mpa chief imam. Chief imam is 100 years. Mema sofu bia bia na no da e Ghana in this era. Sir, 2022 prophecy night, fake prophecy amudiko 2023 no, to speak about chief imam dying. If today the chief imam dies, his soul will be happy because he has done everything on earth. Yes, Ramo, asofo, sir, in semo ye decoding. Membo bianco jinasa former president be, former president Yiribi, president chief imam on Henikesiebi Mobwa. Let's pray for our drivers on the road. They should pray before they hit the road. There should be special attention to Ghana's domestic air travel. I saw breaking news and it was a plane crash. Omeka said, Ghana for more Ghana, Onyankopon yi kire omo say, omo sebi oyambo mpa omo na omo no omo emma omoni anase omo mpa ansa na omo sustain mu anase omo drive wo Ghana. Na Onyankopon sa yi kire omo say, jets anase planes domestic ekokuma se takrade Accra no ombeka so Onyankopon yi bibi kire say omo antia sempa bi na sebio one shot onyame kire omo no plane bi beto from Ghana ena edi oyende ene sebio yaw ebeto Ghana for so omoboa. Let me tell you something. They know say the weather pattern no they say I hamatan the visibility plane need to ehu nenim pilot ehu omonim clear from now to June is the most difficult time for airlines to be flying around, especially in Ghana. During Hamatan no, it is so foggy, it is so misty to the point to say air pilots they really struggle. Just this short distance, no, they are predicting one shot because of the bad weather or something. Nothing is going to happen. Now they know, say, since domestic airlines started operating in Ghana, no, there's nothing like that at AC. They are predicting. They think so one day something like that might happen because the probability of an airline failing out of 1,000 flights, no, it is high. They will do this kind of predictions, and the huba betumumu. You are panicking. The moment anything like that happens, say, plane and top from Krana say, some crazy landing that person will come and take credit for that. Into almost pressure airlines, so domestic ones, no. If you say since you say started domestic airline or Ghana and top from that, you need casualty that. Okay, Nigeria, it happens. People for private jet, commercial flight, a top from. I'm not saying this should happen, but these pastors, they are businessmen. They also read the system like the way stockbrokers read the stocks. Until they know this guy, this particular product has been hanging there for a long time. There is this reason there a hanger, or one day it will move up. That's how you predict it. Until they will predict this and they will put fear in the system. So for you, I'm say, Onjan kwasi ade na oye no. Kevin tell us obua. Bibia san free Onyankopon ho is a lie. They are reviewing their prophecies. The Lord took me to the leadership in Ghana Armed Forces. There is a powerful man there who wants to do the right thing, but there is a conspiracy against him. He needs to be careful. They want to take him out. He should pray hard. Omeka say, Onyankopon edi omoko the Ghana military armed forces. Na penyini bi wo ho peso ya de pa. Na penyini no ade pa peso ye nti amanfo be bɔ no adwene abɔne ana epɔbɔne a omo peso omo yini fi ho. Nti penyini no sebio onye den ombɔ mpaye anase ye ne ejidifo no ye mbɔ mpaye ma no oboa. They all know. So the leadership, the military, no, most of them don't like what is happening in Ghana military today. They think it has become too political. They think that the presidency, the executive, they have infiltrated our military. Into those in 24 war generals, no, majority of them don't like the idea. But there are fewer pushing this agenda for this MPP government to destroy Ghana's military. Now, Sergeant Generals, no, they have been in the military for a long time. They know that if they are not careful, people will take them out. They know. This president and his people, they have that plan of killing some generals who do not agree with their actions. It is a soft majority that said, generals be aminim, they are reading. We all see it clearly. Yenim said the army, no majority of the generals, so they don't like the way Akufo-Addo and the MPP are now using the military to do their nonsense. And those people, Akufo-Addo, the executive, the judiciary, they all know them. These are obvious things, we all know it is happening. And then these are all politics. These are all news. They follow the news. They know places you are not thinking they will go. And those are the things they will talk about. They always make sure they talk about things you are not interested in. You are not really paying attention to. That is where they always drive your attention to, and at the end of the day, you start to believe them. Onyame yi kire omo se eye Alan Kojo Chiramanten, onyame ni omo kasa no, omo hu se eye party flag bearership no ekuta no. Na enso obi at the force Jeffrey ni nsem. Omo kasa onyame yi kire omo se eye Alan Chiramanten also the MPP in 2024. Na enso nipa bi Jeffrey ni nsem. Na Alan Kojo Chiramanten mane mpa ebo munya din. Sebio okobe bia MPP forward dodo na onhwe na didiem ene nenum omoboa. They know for a fact. Said the NPP will rig the elections, the primaries in favor of Bawumia. Osu bempanim. Akufo-Addo nim. Eye MPP for omo eya kronfo ni nyina nim, because they know if they don't rig and make Bawumia their flag bearer, Akufo-Addo shit will be noticed in less than a week. I'm going to say Alan Kojo Chiramanten. At this point, it is what we call money against them, against somebody like I'm going to say MPP who is they are going to use money. Akufo-Addo with the sika ebeji 2 million if you Alan cash same about Bawumia. They know. Bawumia knows to say original any stage when it comes to MPP, he's not supposed to even contest 2024. But Akufo-Addo was sure to say, even though 2 million Alan Cash, they also no go face John Mahama, no, they will take it from Alan Cash. If we say they believe the party in your media. Akufo-Addo say Alan Cash, the man in North, a man be president. And yet Alan Cash, a man has a chance now, and he would have never been president of the Republic of Ghana. But Akufo-Addo, because he's an insensitive person or a greedy bastard, he will do everything possible and use the primaries or bet Jeffrey Alan Cash in same. It will happen. As of for they will play around it. Ochina, mo bi mbeka nkyere se bibi kuta Alan Cash and obi age and also Alan Cash when kasem ne nantiem ne nsanumu moboa. You people know you also you have been bribed by Bawumia 50,000 Ghana. Don't say anything about him tomorrow. Don't tell Ghanaians that he's a liar. Don't tell Ghanaians that he's a thief. Don't tell Ghanaians that he's the same person you said to say or you pepe ni no person or undermine eye Christopher intima Ghana for tomano enyo no kan e wutu bempa kromfo enyo no begina kan say eye abedie kire bi nti a omwe Christopher ye teni nti ma nya na adwene say MPP be wini power kwase empe enyo no kan. That is what they are going to say from tomorrow. Owusu bempa gi 50,000 Ghana ya sa promise no ejantra for ma obeba ochina abeka se Bawumia de onyame bie kwa ma no onyame ngo sra won so Bawumia bre no wase no onyame ebeti nanim kwase ampanyi onye se ejimi. Tomorrow they will come. 12 will be any chance.